these are the stages that I went through. I think many adopted people out there will go through the same stages, and it may not be in this particular order, but these are the stages I went through. So, first of all, when you first find out that you're adopted, you have the wonder stage. So you're wondering about your real mum, your real dad, your birth parents. You're wondering if they had any more children before you, and if they kept them. And if they kept them, you wonder why they didn't keep you, or you may know that you were their first child and you wonder if they've had more children afterwards. Therefore, you maybe could have more siblings out there somewhere, and you wonder about them and where they are, and if they were kept or got adopted elsewhere. So you wonder, and you also wonder about your country you came from, you wonder about your roots. So there's the big wonder stage. Then, after that, I kind of went on to why me, like why me, what's wrong with me, why not him, why am I the only person that I know who's adopted, kind of like why me, a bit of like, very self-absorbed. But I was quite young when I was going through this. Then you go after the why me stage, you go kind of sad, and you're sad about it, and you think, oh, I miss my mum, even though I never knew her, and I miss the life that I could have had, even though I've never had it. You start missing things that you've never had because you were supposed to have had it if you hadn't been adopted. It's like you're missing a second life, and a part of you is missing. Therefore, you're sad and you're very emotional. Then life goes on. You tend to forget about being adopted. You may go for months or years and you don't even think about really being adopted, so you have the forgetful stage. But I think, to be honest, after the sad stage, the next stage that's going to come out is the anger stage, where all your emotions bubble up and you just get angry. For me, I never got angry at the parents that adopted me. I never thought, oh, why did you take me away? I never really thought that. I was more angry at my birth mother for, in my eyes or in my thoughts, she had neglected me, she had got rid of me, she didn't want me. Therefore, I was really angry at her. I used to think, oh, she's a slut, she's a whore, she's a dumbass person who couldn't keep her legs closed, she just got pregnant and didn't know what to do with it and then adopted me because she didn't care. You have all these anger thoughts that aren't true. And really, you're adopted out of love because they want the best thing for you. But in the anger stage, you don't think about this. You just think about what a screw up that person must have been to have got into that position to have you and to give you away. So yeah, you go for an anger stage and you just want to punch stuff all the time, or you just take it out on your parents. And it normally comes out when you're a teenager anyway, so you get even angrier. All tiny, yeah. Okay, and then you have thoughts like, oh, I really wish I could have my own blood around me. So you may have thoughts, oh, it would be really nice to have a family or get pregnant. I didn't have these thoughts, but I've heard that people have. Or you're a bit like me, and I think, I'm never getting pregnant. I don't want kids. What if I mess it up? What if I want to adopt my kids if I get pregnant? So I think you'd either go two ways, or maybe both. You want to have babies and start a family as soon as you can because you really want to have people who are related to you biologically around you, or you may want to, seek them out and contact your birth family, but you're just craving your own blood around you. Or you could go the complete opposite way and be like, okay, didn't work out for my birth mum, therefore I won't get pregnant you don't want to get pregnant. And then, of course, again, life will go on. You may forget and not think about adoption for a few years or a few months. You might not get angry about it anymore. You might not get sad. You might just feel on a neutral level about it, and then you start to think, oh my God, I am so lucky. I am so unbelievably lucky that I have this life. I've got an amazing parents who are, role models. They've got good jobs. They're amazing people, very good people with a good energy about them, very responsible, proper good parents. I couldn't have asked for anything else. and you feel lucky. You're like, oh my God, I'm adopted, and you realise how your life is a lot better compared to the life that you would have had if you hadn't been adopted. And you even compare your life to other people around you, because like I said in my previous video, your parents who adopted you wanted you so much that they are so happy to have you. And then, you know, you could compare that to other friends around you where, you know, they could have been accidents like you were, or, you know, you just feel lucky, and you just feel over the moon, and you have all these endorphin feelings, and you feel blessed and loved. And I think that's really great when you're on that level. And or not on that level, when you realise that you're lucky, you'll never go back to thinking that, oh, why me, and feeling angry. I used to think my birth mum must have been some huge whore, because after she had me, 9 months later she had another baby. So I was thinking, slut. Like, what was she thinking? Stupid girl, stupid woman. I'm glad I have nothing to do with her. But, you know, she was my birth mum, and I must have picked up some things from her. I do believe that you turn out to be the mum that brought you up and not your birth mum. So yeah, so those are the stages I'd say that you go through being adopted. I'm sure there are many more out there that I didn't go through, because I'm just one adopted person speaking about this, but I don't really know anyone else. So for me, the stages were the wonder why stage, the why me stage, the sad stage, and then you kind of might forget about it, and then the anger stage, and then, you know, and then gradually you realise how lucky you are. Adoption is a big topic for me. I have so much stuff to say about this topic. It's not that I didn't have a good upbringing. Like, yeah, I got down a bit about being adopted sometimes, but people are down about parents splitting up sometimes. But I just wanted to put it out there. These are the stages I went through. It might help parents who have adopted children out there. Thank you for listening to my video. If you have any opinions and thoughts on what I've said, please put them down below. If you liked it, please give it a massive thumbs up. I make videos every week, so if you want to stay tuned and see more, please subscribe. My name's Izzy Reed, and my channel is called Popping Info at You. Thanks, bye.